What's up, everyone? Welcome to Reaper's Rants, and first off, I want to say happy holidays to all the subscribers, all the people that watch my videos. Hope you guys got everything that you wanted this year for Christmas. Today, I have a list of games that people would actually got or maybe have gotten that I may suggest would be a good game for both kids and adults. I'm going to start off with one of my favorite ones that I like so far, which is Grand Theft Auto 5. A great game for the adults. It's very unique, and I really like the way that Rockstar had put this out in the public for it to get the revenue, the huge revenue that it's gotten. I'm gonna start off with the story mode. It's very unique, very new, very creative. The writing team had really done a great job for that, as well as the story team. Honestly, I did not think they could pull off the three different character styles blending into one big story, but they actually pulled it off pretty damn good, and I think that's why that it's got the great reviews that it's got. The online gameplay, it was rough at the beginning for a lot of players, including myself. I think that Rockstar did a pretty good thing, giving everyone $500,000 in revenue for the mistake that has been going on with the online gameplay. Overall, the online gameplay it's a variety of activities. So you can go out there, you can parachute, you can race your souped up sports car I put in a race. You can rob liquor stores or whatever around the city of San Andreas. It's pretty epic, and I like it a lot. And a lot of crews that have played on there. Actually, I got a chance to talk to a couple of crews that play this game online as a team, and they actually love the gameplay as much as I do, which is pretty good. And Rockstar really upped the ante for this game, and I really appreciate them for working so hard on this game. I really do. The only thing I have a problem with is the repetitive missions for the online gameplay. It's unique that you can do missions and you can have a team with you to do it as well, but the fact that it keeps repeating some of the missions over and over and you just get the same revenue over and over, it kind of gets old and it might get boring to some people, but still overall it's a really great game. Another great game that has been taken storm by THQ, well, not THQ anymore. 2K has taken over that license, and I think most of you guys know what game I'm talking about, and that's WWE 2K14. 2K14 this year, I honestly have to say that overall the game has progressed a lot with 2K being involved in it this year. They have a huge list of superstars and divas, superstars that go all the way back to the golden era, like King Kong Bundy and San Martino. It's a huge list that goes on for all the way back to the very first WrestleMania, which is another thing that I like. The fact that they bring all of the WrestleManias blended into a game type where you can just revisit most of those memorable WrestleMania matches. That's a WWE fans' wet dream right there, rolled into that video game. So that's another good game for the adults out there, and for kids too, who are also interested in learning more about the history of WrestleMania, which I think is really interesting for them. I really think they'd enjoy that. The most the most competitive thing that I've noticed on there was the streak, the beat the streak, with any character that you want, creator wrestler or anything else, or either a current superstar or a superstar from the past. It's a very competitive game type. I really enjoy that because of how difficult it is to actually beat the Undertaker and actually get a 3 count off of him when you pin him. It's very it's interesting. I like it. Another good game, well, I shouldn't even say good, honestly, but if you're into this game, I'm not really into it anymore that much ever since this game came out, and it's Call of Duty Ghosts. I think there were some hits from this game type as far as the multiplayer is concerned, and mostly I honestly have to say this because it's pretty pathetic on Infinity Ward's part. I get that they're broken all, but they still could have came up with something innovative. But most of this game was basically copy and paste, and in my opinion, as a up and coming wannabe game designer, because I am going for that for my college degree, honestly, this game has so many hits and misses. It's ridiculous. At the beginning of the scene, I'm not sure you guys saw the video on YouTube. I'm probably have the link underneath the video. Um, there was a scene that was copy and pasted basically from the Modern Warfare 3 game. And there is also a map on the multiplayer that has the same layout as Dome from Modern Warfare 3 as well. And it was very, it shocked me when I watched it and actually took the time to look at both maps, and actually compare and contrast both of them. But there's a lot of similarity in between Dome from Modern Warfare 3 and Strike Zone from Call of Duty Ghosts. And it really disappointed me to see something like that being put out in the market like that to you guys, and as well as me, because I'm also a consumer myself as far as video games are concerned. And I really think that Infinity Ward should have put. I'm sorry, I can't speak today. I'm kind of excited. It's Christmas, but I honestly think that Infinity Ward could have put a little bit more innovation into the Call of Duty Ghost after having Black Ops 2 came out. Now that game was completely amazing. I mean, there were some flaws, but it was just very amazing. And Treyarch really put a lot of effort to bringing new things into Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And I think Ghost just really just slacked and just made the Call of Duty franchise look completely horrible with the copy and paste tactic. I'm sorry I have to say that, being a Call of Duty gamer and all, and you've seen my compilations around here. I'm just sad that that game really went down the way it did. Overall, I mean, the Extinction gameplay is pretty cool. I mean, it's a step up, really, from away from the zombies, and I honestly love it. It's very fun. You have to have people with mics to work with you as a team in order to beat Extinction, and I have beat it a few times. I wish I had a camera for that for you guys to see the video of me beating it for the first time. I was like a kid on Christmas, It was very exciting. It was very awesome. Next game I want to talk about, that I actually had the chance to play on the beta, not actually on multiplayer since when the game came out, is Battlefield 4. Amazing, amazing game. Really amazing. It blew my mind when I played the beta for this game. I mean, I can recall when I was playing the beta that I was trying to escape from a building with like a shitload of people surrounding me with guns on the enemy team, and I parachuted out of there. Next thing you know, I see a building collapsing behind me, and I kind of fucked up and damn near shit my pants. That scene. But overall, great graphics, amazing gameplay. The guns are actually realistic. You actually have to have skill with some of the guns compared to Ghost. Ghost is it's ridiculous. I mean, I witnessed a kid killing someone from the opposite team with an SMG from across the map, and we were playing Stonehaven, mind you that. And he had a target finder, and he shot a guy from across the freaking map on Stonehaven with an SMG, and he was pretty pissed off about it. And I don't blame him. I mean, that's not realistic to me. And SMG is a short range weapon. Keep it a short range weapon. You know what I mean? So now we got the adults out of the way. I want to bring up some of the good games that I've been seeing around the internet that are good for kids. Jack's trying to look out for the kids this year for Christmas, because I know how much you guys love video games. One particular system that I actually picked up these games for the Wii U. The Wii U is actually... Sorry, my dog's going crazy right now. The Wii U is actually a pretty good system for kids. It keeps them. It has great graphics on there, depending on what game it is. It keeps them occupied, depending on what game it is as well. One game that I really look forward to. Here comes the puppies. Hey! Chill out. One of the good games that I've seen on the web that I actually got the chance to review and look at was the Super Mario 3D World. Honestly, I would buy this if I had a Wii U, and it's great for all ages, obviously. The gameplay on that, though, is very competitive, because not only are you working as a team, but you're working competitively against each other to see how far you guys can go in the world. It's kind of complicated to explain, but it's overall a great game. I like it. I love it. I think that the kids will love this basically because of how the new power-ups on the game, which surprised the hell out of me. I didn't think that Mario World could come up with any more power-ups than they already had overall years of Super Mario being out. But it's overall it's a great game for both kids and adults that are kids at heart. And I actually think it'd be a great game for the kids. Another one that I had a chance to review was Super Luigi on the Wii U. That's basically Super Luigi U is a DLC for the Super Mario Brothers on the Wii U as well. It's very quick because you only have to work with 100 Super Mario seconds, which is not a lot of time. But you could play co-op on there as well as on Super Mario 3D. You can play co-op on there to work together to get through all of the I think it's 8 worlds if you have to beat it. But you have to work quick. It's only 100 Super Mario seconds. I don't know how much you could get done, or how much you could explore to master the game to get done. But I mean, it's a fairly quick DLC game type, and it's pretty cool. I like I said, I'm a kid at heart. I would buy that myself. Next up, I want to talk about is the Adventure Time Explore Dungeon because I don't know. Long ass title, I know, but I think it would be good for kids who are fans of the show. I watch Adventure Time when I get a chance to. It's a really good show. It has its moments where it'll throw you off a lot. The game type on here is not the same as the graphics on the show. It's actually like an 8-bit style 3D/3D kind of thing. I don't know how that'll work out for that game, but if some kids might like it, some kids might not. It's good gameplay for the kids, and this is why I say this game is perfect for kids because the game type is really good for kids. The levels on here, from what I've seen and from what I've reviewed upon, the levels look pretty long. I think kids might get a little bit bored of it if they have the attention span to not actually finish it. But I think that this game would be great for kids. Basically, like I said, if you're a fan, if there's any kids out there that are fans of Adventure Time, I mean, this is the game for you. If you want to play longer levels, this is the game for you. Hopefully you guys get that. I mean, it looks like a pretty good game. It really does. I think it'll be a blast for kids who are a big fan of Adventure Time. The last game, which honestly I'm a big fan of, is Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic Lost World. That's also for the Wii U as well. It's brand new layout of maps. There's 3D maps. There's also 2D maps in there. There's some levels they'll blend both of them together. There's no rank system on there, which is different, but I think that's a good thing because I don't think you want to see how bad you actually finish. As much as I poorly finished most of the last few games that came out for Sonic the Hedgehog. So it's pretty much it's a whole new map layout. Some new map layouts that are actually pretty innovative with the new power-ups that they have set up for Sonic the Hedgehog, which is the White Wisp. I'm not sure if that's how it's spelled that I have there on my notes. And there's also parkour. So basically, in the 3D maps, there's going to be there's a rotation of 3 different ways to get through the map, which is the White Whip style or the parkour style. Parkour is basically you got to jump over shit and control Sonic a certain way, and the White Wisp you basically use the screen to just fly through the map. Basically, I like the fact that the Sega team actually found a way. Well, I don't know if it's Sega anymore that has control of it because I'm hearing some rumors that Sega's not taking control of Sonic anymore. You have the option to either slow down for those who like to explore and who wants to master the game and wants to collect everything in sight, or you want to just finish the game and hurry like that and see how fast you can finish it and then explore. I like that kind of style in this Sonic game, and a lot of people have been putting down this game because it's not as fast as all the other games that have been out, including previous ones back in the Sega Genesis era. Honestly, this game here, I would buy it also because, for one, yes, like I said earlier, I'm a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan, so I would buy it. I'd love it. So yeah, I know there's a couple games that I missed, and honestly, like I said, I only just browsed a couple games that I think would be good for both adults and kids. But other than that, I wish you guys a happy holidays. Enjoy the new year. Have a happy new year. Have some good New Year's resolutions. Don't get too intoxicated. So I will see you guys probably after the New Year. We'll probably do something awesome for you guys in the New Year. And take care of yourself.